Okay, picture this. America's heartland. We always think of endless fields, abundance. But what if that picture is, well, changing? What if the foundation's shaking a bit? Today, we're diving deep into this growing crisis facing American farmers. It's this really tangled web, rising costs, more debt, and these huge shifts in global trade. And it's pushing them right to the edge.
Yeah, in our deep dive today, it's grounded in some really powerful firsthand stuff. We've got insights from a recent town hall down in Arkansas. Hundreds of farmers showed up, really voicing their concerns, and also a very candid interview with one farmer, Scott Brown. So these aren't just numbers, right?
Yeah.
This is what people are actually living through.
Exactly. And our goal here is to really unpack those challenges, the ones happening right there on the ground. We want to help you understand these massive shifts in the world markets and, crucially, why this stuff matters to everyone. Not just the folks farming the land. We're trying to get past the headlines, get to the real costs, the human stories. And stick with us because you're going to hear about this pretty staggering drop in a key export market. Think billions. Down to basically nothing. All right, let's get into it. These foundational struggles, they've been building for a while now, haven't they? Farmers are juggling more and more debt, often using equipment that's frankly ancient. And profits, they just keep shrinking. It's this constant pressure cooker.
It really is. And it's not just one thing. It's how multiple factors are all converging at once. That's what's creating this intense environment.
Yeah.
For so many, just breaking even, forget making a profit, just breaking even feels almost impossible now. They're
Yeah.
stuck. Input costs go up, but the price they get for their crops doesn't keep pace.
And Scott Brown, the farmer you mentioned from the Arkansas town hall, he put it really vividly. He called these external policies, like the recent tariffs, the ice cream on top of the cake of a perfect storm.
Ah,
It's a powerful way to say, look, things were already bad, and this just makes it worse. Okay, let's zero in on one really critical crop, soybeans. Did you know, and this surprised me, the U.S. actually grows about 40% more agricultural products than we can use here at home? That's a huge amount.
it is huge. And that surplus means we have to export. There's just no way around it. To put it in perspective, think about this. 1 out of every 4 rows of soybeans grown in the entire U.S. has to be sold overseas. It just shows how deeply tied our farming is to global trade. We produce way more than we can absorb domestically.
And for soybeans specifically, there's always been one dominant player, right? China. They're the biggest soybean importer in the world by far, like 61% of the entire global market. That's massive.
It's just enormous. And this is where things took such a sharp, dramatic turn. Last year, the U.S. sold somewhere around $12 to $14 billion worth of soybeans to China. This year, for the first time in 20 years, China bought zero. Zero U.S. soybeans, zero